What's up, guys? It's Brandon McReynolds. We're out here at McReynolds Incorporated, showing you guys our race shop. Got our go-kart here. We just ran last weekend and come home with a P2 finish, and so we're getting her all cleaned up, getting her ready for the next race. We got our big hauler behind us. Very fortunate to have that. We're going to run Martinsville in a couple weeks, so you guys come on in. I'll show you the shop. This is McReynolds Incorporated. That's Brandon Nump over there on the cell phone. He's chatting away, making some business calls. This is actually our Martinsville car. It's a NASCAR late model. We run next week in October 3rd up at Martinsville Speedway, big 200 lap race. Should be a lot of fun. Got a few guys up underneath here working. That's Travis up underneath there working on some brake duct stuff. This is pretty much most of the shop right here where we do most of our work. We got our pit box over here that we always get ready. It's a little messy right now. We get it ready before each race and make sure all of our tools are there, make sure all the batteries are charged, stuff like that. Make sure we have all the tools that we need in case I make a bonehead move or in case somebody else does something stupid in front of us. This car right here actually means a lot to me. We've won a lot of races with this car. It's actually called Flash. A guy that works for Wesley Page Shocks, his intern or whatever, Flash, we call him Flash, he did some shocks up for us. We've won a lot of races with this car, so we started calling it Flash. Actually won the Big Rockingham race earlier this year. We're going to run out there in 2 weeks and hopefully come home with another win. In this room is very secretive. You actually have to have the key to get in this room. It's probably the messiest room in the shop, but definitely have the coolest stuff in here. It is very messy. It's like a storage room, but there's a lot of old memories in here. Pictures of Davey Allison and Bobby Allison. My dad's a huge Atlanta Braves fan. He's got pictures in there. We're actually organizing this room. Me and my dad are going to share this as an office. Actually already have my desk set up, which I'm pretty excited about. Like I said, in no way is this room organized at all, but there's in these closets there's all of Dad's old team shirts and team clothing and all my old race suits. This was probably the most aggravating suit to wear as a kid. I had to wear it for Top Choice Lumber and Lowe's back in my Bandolero days, and it was purple, and I hated it. But Dad taught me, they're willing to pay the money and help us out. We got to help them out and wear whatever colors they want. So that's a pretty good story from when I was young. Air Plus Insoles has been a part of my racing career ever since Bandolero days. So this picture was taken just thanking them for being a part of my dad and our racing program. They put these in Walmarts and a few years ago. I never saw one, luckily, because I'd probably be very embarrassed, but we kept a couple of these, and I'm really not too proud of them, and I don't know why I'm showing it right now, but it's always good to represent your sponsor, because AirPlus has done a lot for me, so it's pretty cool that we can do that. Alright, this area right here, we actually have our hood for our Martinsville car. Jesse Jones Hot Dogs is going to be on the hood that weekend, so we're in the process of putting the decal on. Got to make sure it's all sized up and straight, that way it doesn't look stupid on the car. This workbench over here, that's normally where I work or just play on the computer or whatever I got going on. I got a bunch of our springs over there that we like to keep organized. This is basically where we tear down the race cars and like to rebuild all of our hubs, like to clean everything up on this workbench right here. As you can see, it's really messy, just almost like anything else in the shop. So it's messy right now, but everything that we do in here, we have a system and we know how to get the job done, obviously, just from the success that all the McReynolds Inc guys have had lately, so it's been good. Alrighty, in typical CRIBS fashion, you always got to show the fridge. I think I was supposed to do this at the beginning, but we can fit it in right now. Not a lot going on, mostly drinks. We like to keep a pretty lean diet here at McReynolds Inc. We got muscle milk, chocolate milk, Coca-Cola, all your Coke products, even have Pepsi products. We got to keep a wide range just in case one of those sponsors want to sponsor me. So that's pretty much it as far as the fridge. And the freezer, I'm almost scared to open this up. Oh, but it's not that bad. We got some Black Angus beef in there. Got some frozen water, some ice packs in case you're sore after a race. So pretty much got it all happening right there. Alright, we're now in the McReynolds Incorporated parts department. We don't really keep a good inventory of everything, but everything's pretty organized. We got all of our engine assembly stuff and oil and everything on these racks over here. Got brake pads, and Performance Friction Brakes helps us out a lot. Joey Knuckles and Shamu, they've always supported us quite a bit and helped us out with product, and they really like to make sure that we run good on a weekly basis. And on this back wall over here, we just have more parts and whatever we need to do and whatever we need to go to the racetrack and win some more races, we got it right in here in the parts room. Alright, this is Larry McReynolds' motorhome. Everyone calls it my motorhome, but no way is it mine. I didn't pay for it or anything like that. Luckily, Dad's letting us use it at Martinsville and Rockingham, so some of the guys will be staying on our hauler, some of the guys will be staying on the motorhome with me and the family, so we can show you inside and show you around a little bit. It's really nice. I mean, the motorhomes over the ages, I can remember our first motorhome, it was nowhere near this nice, so Dad's definitely done a very nice job of keeping the whole family very comfortable. It's a tough schedule, you know, you're always on the road. NASCAR series is a really tough schedule, like I said, and luckily we get to use it pretty much whenever we want. These two couches actually fold out into beds, so me and my two sisters are always comfortable up here. We got the kitchen, got the table where you obviously eat. It's a full-blown setup. It's almost like, you know, you're home away from home. You got the stainless steel fridge, which is pretty cool. I can show you inside this fridge. It might be a little more interesting. There's more food in here. You know, you gotta have Gatorade. You know, it's just the way to be. And there's all sorts of stuff in here. Dad, he's not very picky. He's not a picky eater, so he normally doesn't keep a lot on here. In the back here, this is actually a really cool part. It's, you know, everything, you can close everything off. It's a really nice master bedroom. It's funny because when we go to the Cup races, Dad gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So he's always like, Brandon, you can sleep in the back and I'll sleep up front on the blowout. And I feel kind of bad because, I mean, this is his and he paid a lot of money for it. But he's pretty good to me, and we have a lot of fun. Get to bring all of our friends over here when we're at the racetrack, so it's always a good time. Alright, it's the final hour of our CRIBS episode, and I have to obviously show you all my cars. Most of them are owned by McReynolds Inc. Luckily, I get to drive around the old FJ Cruiser. It's pretty special to me. Nothing exciting, but the rubber mats, that's pretty cool because I'm a guy and always getting messy, whether it's working out or going four-wheeling with my buddies. So it's like an off-road vehicle, and we have a lot of fun in that. We've actually attempted to jump Joey Logano's FJ, and I'm going to keep mine on all fours because I don't think it's very safe, and I'm a smart kid. We'll come over here. We got the big F250 Super Duty. It's pretty self-explanatory. You see these down the road all the time. I like driving around an F250 because I feel more manly in it, and always have a lot of fun. Run and get parts from Greg Marlowe's, all sorts of different places. Take it out to Eddie Sharp's ARCA shop, and always have a lot of fun driving that thing around. The last real car that we have is the Toyota Tundra. This was my very first truck. Dad hooked me up with a pretty sweet ride. It's got a V8 in it. Funny story, I was actually going home to meet Dad to go to Bristol. I was going through a church parking lot and it had been wet. You gotta watch the V8. I spun this baby out and didn't know if I was gonna make it in time. Never been in an accident, but always have a lot of fun doing burnouts and stuff like that in that thing. And the main reason we are here today is because I wanted to show you guys my go-kart. It doesn't have an engine on it right now. This baby has like 9 horsepower when it does have an engine strapped to it. We run it out at Field Filler Fairgrounds, so you guys come check it out. We run on every other Tuesday night. You can check the Field Filler Fairground Facebook page, and definitely log on to that because we have a good time out there. All of us buddies, Corey LaJoy, Coleman Presley, all of us go out there. I'm Brandon McReynolds again. I really enjoy you guys following me around, checking out the race shop, checking out my whips, but it's time for you guys to get out of here.